If you're a beginner weightlifter, or maybe you're interested in weightlifting, or maybe you're just here to get some new ideas on what to do on your next upper body workout, then you've come to the right video. And in today's video, I did something really cool. So stay tuned to find out exactly what I did. Come on. Come on. I said come. Hello, you gorgeous human being, you. So I did something, okay? But before we get into it, one thing about me, I am always prioritizing my legs and my glutes over my upper body. And let me tell you something, that ends today. Because, honey, not only do we want that perky butt and those thunder thighs, but we also want that sexy back, that snatched waist, those Michelle Obama arms, and a little bit of work on those abs, okay? So we are going to work on getting our upper body just as strong as our lower body this year. You with me? So today we're going to be doing a beginner-friendly upper body workout. But here's the catch. So what I did is I made ChatGPT my personal trainer for the day. So for those of you who don't know, ChatGPT is basically an artificial intelligence thingamabob that everybody's using these days. You can ask it questions, you can get it to code things for you, you can even get it to write you scripts for YouTube videos or movies. People are using it for all kinds of things. And I thought, like, how cool would it be if I asked ChatGPT to curate an upper body workout for us? So that's exactly what we're doing today. And boy, did ChatGPT deliver, okay? So let's see if we can handle this AI generated upper body workout and make it to the end intact. But I'm sure we will, because you're going to be with me every step of the way and we're going to get through this together, starting with a quick 5 to 10 minute warm up. So let's get into it. So first up on ChatGPT's agenda is a 5 to 10 minute warm up. And what I like to do is I like to get a bit extra on the treadmill. So I usually will put the speed up to about 1.5 kilometers an hour. The Americans can do the conversion to miles. And what I'll do is I will just start with a few walking lunges. You can hold on to the bar just for balance, or if you're confident, you can do it without holding on. You can adjust the speed based on how fast you want to do the lunges. And you can do about 20 of these. And I know we're working our upper body this week, but I do sometimes want to give attention to my legs and glutes, especially during the warm-up. The other thing I like to do on here is your side squats. So what you do is you turn around and you squat. Again, you can adjust based on how fast you want to go, and I do about 20 on either side. You can just do a little walk to recover after your 20 reps, and then we go on to the other side. Whew. Starting to get very warm. You can repeat that as many times as you like. You're going to start feeling it in your thighs, you're going to start feeling it in your glutes, and you're also going to start getting really warm. Now, if you want to make this 5 minutes, I'd use the last minute to do just a quick jog. Or if you want to take the warm-up up to 10 minutes, then take the gradient up to 15, bring the speed up to 4.5 kilometers an hour, and walk on an incline. And you can do this for the next 5 minutes. Girl, if you're not spitting at this point, I don't know what you're doing. Alternatively, if you don't want to do the incline walk, you can do a quick jog just to get your heart rate up and to finish off that warm up. Okay, so we're done with the warm up. So next on ChatGPT's agenda is pull-ups or lat pull-down. So I'm not really comfortable with my pull-ups at the moment. My upper body strength, I feel like, is still not as great. So I'm going to do the lat pull-down. You want to make sure that you are sitting really snug under this thing, and you can adjust it here in front of you. And the reason you want to sit very snug and make sure that this is touching your thighs is you want to make sure that when you pull, you don't come up with the movement. Going to grab at a wide grip. You usually can feel the grips on top of you, and don't grip with your thumbs. Leave your thumbs loose. And the reason for this is if your thumbs are gripping, you're going to be targeting the wrong muscles when you're doing this exercise. So gripping, and we're leaving our thumbs loose, and we're coming down. I'm currently at 20, and what you want to do is before you start each rep, you want to push your shoulders back. That's activating those lats, and then you pull down, and you want to stay in that position with each rep. Remember, if your back is not in the correct position, you can always reset with each rep. Like I'm doing right now, I reset and I pull and pull. Make sure you breathe with each rep. So ChatGPT recommended about 8 to 10 of these. After about 3 sets of 8 to 12 of these, we're now going to move on to the bench press. Okay, ChatGPT, let's see how this goes. So we're going to do the bench press using this Smith machine right here. So I've set up the bench just like this, and I'm going to slide down. I'm going to adjust this to come right down to my level. Once I'm comfortable, I can move down. Right now I'm starting without weights, and we're going to push up and down and up and down. So that was pretty easy. So now that we've got the hang of it, for the next set I'm going to add weights. So let's see how that goes. Here we go. Set 2. Remember to keep your core engaged at all times. With every single exercise you do, core always engaged. And that's basically the bench press. So let's see what ChatGPT has for us next. So next on ChatGPT's agenda is the seated dumbbell shoulder press. Ooh, I love this one. So we're going to do 3 sets of about 8 to 12 reps. So what you're going to do is you're going to get one of these benches, and you can actually adjust this bench to become a seat. And then grab your dumbbells. I've got 2 6-kilogram dumbbells, and we're going to start the exercise. When I started out, I could actually only do 2 kilograms. Now I'm up to 6 kilograms on either side. And I'm telling you that because there's no shame in starting with 2 kilograms. That's where I started. 8. Oh my goodness. So I realized that for about half of the video, I was talking and my mic wasn't on. So if you notice throughout the video that my lips are moving but there's no sound coming out, then it means that's when my mic decided to take a break. So we're going to switch to voiceover from this point onwards.
So as you can see, I'm now preparing the machine for the dumbbell flies, and what I'm doing is I'm adjusting it to my height, and I'm adding these grips on either side Make sure it's at the same level on both sides, and then we're going to start the movement. Put your foot forward, shoulders back, and then squeeze your biceps together. And that is the movement. Make sure that your shoulders are pushed back and down the same way I demonstrated when we were on the lat pull down machine. And that's going to target the right muscles for this exercise. So next up, our personal trainer ChatGPT says we should do tricep rope pull downs, and so we're using the exact same machine. I've replaced the grip that we used with this rope, and what you're going to do is you're going to pull down and apart and raise your hands back up to your chest and repeat. Now finally, to end off this upper body workout, we're going to do the last two exercises, and the first one we're going to start with are some bicep curls. So like I've said in my previous videos, and I'll continue to say this, don't be scared to start very small. This is a very challenging exercise, and right now I'm using 4 kilogram dumbbells, but I started off with 2 kilograms on either side. So take it easy. You also want to make sure that every time you move up, you're squeezing your biceps. And you also want to make sure that your elbows are tucked into your sides so that you can really control that movement and feel it in your biceps. And now for the final exercise. I promise it is the final exercise. We're going to try and hold a plank as long as we can. So for this one, you want to make sure that your back is completely straight. You also want to make sure that you're not pushing your butt outwards. And then you also want to engage that core throughout this whole exercise. And then also just make sure you're breathing.
$2,000 years later.
I hope you're still there and you're holding. I'm surprised I'm still making it this far.
So we made it. We finished a ChatGPT curated upper body workout, and I am so proud of us. I am actually so impressed by how well curated that upper body workout was. And I think I might consider using ChatGPT to curate some of my future workouts. Thank you so much for joining me on this upper body workout. I hope it was helpful. Remember, this year we're not only focusing on our legs and our glutes, but we're focusing on getting those upper bodies strong. We're also focusing on getting our confidence levels up in the gym. Hopefully by this second video, it's given you enough confidence to actually get into the weight section and start owning it. Remember to check out some of my previous videos for similar content. And until next time, my lovelies, bye!